Does anybody think through anything anymore?
Can we just start getting rid of those electric scooter carts in stores? I don't mean the ones that the customers themselves brought with them. I'm talking about these store supplied carts. We got too many people out there taking advantage of these damn things. I'm sorry, but it pisses me off when I go into one of these places and there's some frail old man sitting on the bench waiting for one of these carts, and he can't get one because it's being occupied by either A, someone so damn big they're wearing out the damn battery of the thing, or B, someone who can walk in and out of the store with no problem, but is so damn lazy they can't do their shopping without sitting their lazy ass in one of those things. Meanwhile, you got Grandpa Larry sitting on a bench with his cane, waiting patiently for these things to get freed up. And by the time it gets finally freed up, it's got a charge for 4 hours.
I agree with you that there are people that take advantage of those too much, but your problem is that the frail old man sitting on the bench with the cane can't do his grocery shopping because he's been waiting for one of these things to free up. And your solution to that problem is to do away with those things entirely so that nothing will ever free up for that frail old man to be able to use? That's your solution. Fuck it, the frail, because somebody else took advantage of something, the frail old man doesn't get to do his grocery shopping because we're going to do away with those carts altogether. Did you even fucking stop to think about that before you made that post? Did you like realize that, well, you know what, if we get rid of them for everybody in order to punish the people to take away from them, then Earl over here isn't going to have a fucking cart at all? Did that fucking thought cross your mind at all? Do you have a mind?
You know, if you guys on the left wouldn't jump to conclusions all the time and stop blaming Trump for everything that happens under the sun, you wouldn't look like a bunch of idiots. So if you haven't heard at this point, a bunch of plants in Ohio are closing throughout the state. And of course, it should not be surprising at all that when I go to the comment sections of these stories, right away everybody's blaming Trump. Of course, this is what happens during a Trump economy. This is what happens when the man is in charge. It's all the orange bad man, taco man's fault. This is the usual stuff I've learned to expect from this stuff. But all it takes is the least amount of research, and you guys would find out the real story. At least 2 of these plants are being closed because they've been bought out by rival manufacturers. One of these plants has been set to be closed as far back as last year, and another of these plants is closing because 3 deaths have been linked to the products made at their facility. And a 5th plant on the list is closing without a reason yet to be given. People, it takes just a little bit of research. Google is free.
So no, you don't have a mind. This is the first time I'm hearing anybody blame Donald Trump for the closing of plants. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, but this is quite literally the first time I'm hearing it. And if there's some plant out there that got bought up by a rival manufacturer and they decided to consolidate, then that's capitalism at work hurting those communities. So no sweat off my balls there. If there's another one that was scheduled to close because of maybe something financially slumping sales or manufacturing, you would think that Trump would have brought that back by now, considering, according to him, we're having the greatest economy we've ever had. According to him, we've just had the greatest 6 months we've ever had, when in reality we just had the worst 3 months of jobs numbers since the pandemic. But regardless, another one, deaths. Okay, that happens, and then there's another one that hasn't given a reason yet. But once again, this is the first time I'm hearing any of this. And after taking a look at some of your other content, I can see why you made the first video. I can see why your solution to an old man not being able to get a grocery cart that fits his needs is to do away with all grocery carts that fit his needs. Yeah, your content tells me you're just that fucking stupid.